Hey there, people, welcome to Astral here. I'm Marcus, and today we are playing more Purple until 2. So let's just jump right into it. I feel like I should warn though that my Tourette's has been really active here this evening, actually. So, yeah. The orientate us and just follow the path, really. I'm planning on telling something because I view YouTube as a diary, so better also say something you would say in a diary. So I'm thinking telling something later in this video that 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 might be triggering, but I will warn when I say something. So you will know when it is. It looks like you can fall down there, but I don't think you can, really. And I've been told that I might could tell you what happened. Tell you that right now. And, I can. I've always been fascinated by these portals. I think you can get up there. You don't. Not late. I'm pretty sure I have to do it down there. You never know if there's an Easter egg or something. That's about part of me being Marcus. I think Sophie is coming around, and we usually call us Sophus when it's just two of us, me and Sophie. Not that way. There. There. So I don't have to 1 health a mile. Actually, place it like that. Then, yeah. I did you wanna see this? great animation, really. That epic moment. And then that tiny door. So I could actually just tell you right now what happened. And that's it. I'll do that. No, I didn't. I actually thought right now that I could probably tell you what happened at the end of this video. When maybe after I've said everything about lightness, I will do that, by the way. And I always use it. Always. I'll keep telling it. No matter how much of the post better than the light. That didn't work. Oh. Can I know? Yeah. You're supposed to get up there and then you ride the elevator up. Eventually. I think you did crossed by the elevator, yeah. I'm not entirely sure. It says something about there being an open here somewhere. Maybe. Probably. Oh. It was actually that close, I guess.
Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Maybe I should place another portal somewhere. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Maybe. Come on. No. There. Oh. I did not know. Yeah. Oops. Didn't I'm supposed to hit a portal placed there, then transform and fly?
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
I don't see any lines. But maybe that's just me. I'm trying to figure out what happened yesterday. Whether it's me or Sophie who should tell it. It was me it happened to and who did everything, but Sophie might have more access to it than me, given that she's state keeper for memories, not trauma related. There's Easter egg up here.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests,
I think
please let a test associate know.
maybe
Because in
not.
all likelihood, whatever
Ah.
comes out of you is going to be cold.
It's not
Only
here.
temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week,
It's
don't
later in
start
the day.
worrying. And come see us because that's not supposed
My
to
fault. Then go down here. There's a portal. Go up. Somewhere. I'm just lining up there. And well, how am I supposed to do that? Maybe. Nope. I'm not. I made that jump. Maybe I should have seen that. Well, it's stupid. If they know that you might be tempted to jump that distance, you just made it so you can't jump that distance. Then I actually place it from here. So maybe it's me who's stupid. there's some up here, then it's important. So that's something. Oops. That door isn't working. Really. So I was thinking that maybe I should say that I have actually bought Elden
They
Ring
say
now.
great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
I was tempted that maybe I should tell you that I have bought Elden Ring, so now I just have to install it on this PC and I can start playing that. Upload the episodes whenever they are ready, instead of Portal
All right,
through,
let's get started.
just
First
stopping
test
out
involves something the lab boys call
every
repulsion gel.
Tuesday,
You're not
Thursday,
part of the
and
control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor
Friday
son of a gun got blue paint.
and Sunday.
All joking aside, that did happen.
Or
Broke
what
every
was
bone
it?
in his legs.
Wednesday,
Right, but informative.
Friday,
Or so I'm
and
told.
Sunday. Yeah. And then on Saturdays, if I have an extra episode, lying around. This isn't really a hard
The
puzzle.
lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
I think I'm supposed to do that way. The question then is how? There's an elevator up there, so if I can go up, maybe. There. And then this is yeah.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
This is fun. And then the other way. I thought so. A 1,000 ways to destroy a tube. Maybe I should just stop. I'm stuck.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Method assessment.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
I know for a fact that it's not that one. Because you don't really get anything from that. At all. Um, I think this, that one. And then up, and away. It feels a little bit like cheating. But oh, you can do it, so
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. The encounter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
I'm starting to feel that I haven't played Portal in quite a while. It's it. But how? There's no white surfaces. That might be a problem. And attach to that. I just have got an idea. What if I'm actually supposed to place a portal here? Place it there. Ah, yes.
Just
Yes,
a heads up, that
yes.
coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
That should love him.
Now, if you're
Really?
part of control group Kepler
It's
7,
Johnson.
we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
So maybe I should turn the button off. Nej, den hier til timer.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
See, I can remember some of them. Oh. Yeah. Window as well. No. Dave, please. Let me play you. Thank you.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it had walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Then you have to touch the tube then. No. Up. Oh. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not Mary save science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.